"We can do it," said Caroline. She flicked a pencil against a sheet of calculations. "This proves it," she declared. Kingsley bent over her shoulder to look at the sheet. "If you don't mind," he said, "would you lead me through it all again? Go slowly, please. I find it hard to grasp a lot of it." "Kingsley," said Herb, "you're just an amateur. To get as good as she is, you'd have to think for 40 lifetimes." "You embarrass me," she said. "It's very simple. It's really very simple." "I'll say it's simple," said Tommy. "Just a little matter of bending space and time into a tiny universe, wrapping it about a selected bit of matter and making it stay put." "You could use it to control the energy," rumbled Kingsley. "I understand that well enough. When the universes begin to rub, you could trap the incoming energy in an artificial universe. The energy would destroy that universe, but you'd have another ready for it. What I can't understand is how you form this artificial fourth-dimensional space." "It isn't artificial," snapped Gary. "It's real as the universe we live in. But it's made by human beings instead of by some law we have no inkling of." He pointed at the sheet of calculations. "Perhaps the secret of all the universe is on that sheet of paper," he declared. "Maybe that's the key to how the universe was formed." "Maybe," rumbled Kingsley, "and maybe not. There may be many ways to do it." "One," said Gary, "is good enough for me." "There's just one thing," said Caroline, "that bothers me. We don't know anything about the fifth-dimensional interspace. We can imagine that its laws are different from our own, vastly different. But how do they differ? What kind of energy would be formed out there? What form would it take?" She looked from one to the other of them. "That would make a lot of difference," she declared. "It would," agreed Kingsley. "It would make a lot of difference. It would be like setting a trap for some animal. You might set one for a rat and catch a bear, or the other way around." "The Hellhounds know," said Tommy. "They know how to navigate in the interspace." "But they wouldn't tell us," said Gary. "They don't want the universe to be saved. They want it to be wrecked so they can build a new world out of the wreckage." "It might be light, or matter, or heat, or motion, or it might be something that's entirely different," said Caroline. "It's not impossible. It would be something else. Some new, fearful form of energy with which we are entirely unacquainted. Conditions would be just as different out in interspace as fourth-dimensional conditions differ from our three-dimensional world." "And to be able to control it, we would have to have some idea as to what it is," said Kingsley. "Or what it would become when it entered the hyperspace," said Gary. "It might be one kind of energy out there, an entirely different kind when it entered our universe." "The people of the other universe don't seem to know," Tommy pointed out. "Even if they are the ones who found out about the universes drifting together, they don't seem to be able to find out too much about it."